What's good, beautiful people? It's been a minute since I did a video. I was that person that was always in a relationship, a situationship. I was always doing something, okay? But I knew that I just needed time to myself. I always said that. I was like, man, I just need like just a minute, you know what I mean? Like to myself. And every time that I would say that, somebody else would come along and I would just fall right in, right? For like the past 2.5 years, I have finally seen the light and taken the time that I needed to myself. And it has been so beneficial to me. I have learned so much about myself. And I just want to share a couple of things that I learned because, moving forward, like I know now that I am ready for a real relationship. All the other times when I thought I was ready, I didn't know anything, but I didn't know that I didn't know anything. And you learn, you know what I mean, a lot of times by experience. So I've been through a lot. That's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Some of the things that I've been through, I have shared, and I just feel like if I can help somebody by the things that I've gone through or the things that I've learned along the way, like I've gone through good things, I've gone through bad things. And even the bad things, I'm learning that literally every single thing really, really works together for your good. If you love God, okay, and are called according to his purpose, like it all literally comes together, it works together. So don't be ashamed, you know what I mean, of anything that you've gone through, anything that you've went through, even when it wasn't so great. Give yourself grace. Extend to yourself the same grace that God extends to you. Forgive yourself. But I have learned so much, and last night I was thinking, I need to share these things, okay? So moving forward, here we go. Things that are attractive, okay? I'm a woman, so of course I like guys. I like men, okay? So a man of God, I feel like anyone that is strong in their faith, they have a relationship with God. And I'm not saying you got to be super deep and you got to go to church every single week. It's about relationship. So a man that prays, a true man of God, and you can tell the difference. You can tell when somebody's just kind of like faking it and trying to go through the motions because they know that that's where you are. And you can tell when it's like somebody that's really, really striving and just trying to do, trying to do what's right. But somebody that is strong in their faith, that is attractive. Okay. Someone with morals and standards, okay? And that is attractive. When you have morals and you have standards and you don't allow anyone to sway you or break those standards, you know what I mean, to bend you in any kind of way, that is attractive. Respecting yourself, that is attractive. Okay? These are things I had to learn. When you respect yourself, you move different. You move different. And it's not something you got to like broadcast or like, it just shows. It shows. And that is attractive. Being your true, genuine, authentic self, like the person that God made you to be, attractive. Attractive. Like we all are different. And God made us that way, which is so dope because, again, I've said this before, the world would be such a boring place if we were all the same. You know, you have unique traits that God gave you that actually, when you tap into those traits, they make you better. They make the world a better place. Like your energy is just different when you're being your authentic self. And that is attractive. I actually should have started off with this. After being a man of God, or even just like I said, whoever's watching this, men or women, being strong in your faith, for me, the next thing that is like super, super attractive is a sense of humor. I'm not the funniest person in the room. However, I am probably going to be the person in the room that's always laughing. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. I love to have a good time. My laugh, I have literally said, you can pick my laugh out of a lineup. I love to laugh. I love to be joyful. I love to be happy. I love to be in a good mood. And sense of humor is literally, under being strong in your faith, that is like top of the list for me. You know what I mean? If you can make me laugh, you know what I mean? Like, and you're not corny, like you're legit funny, you know, super attractive. Knowing yourself. And that takes time. Like I said, it took me time to learn myself. I had to literally take time out. Celibacy is attractive. That is something that I have done, you know what I mean, over this period of time. Celibacy is attractive because it shows that you're selective. It shows that you respect yourself. It shows that not everybody can have access to you. And that is attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I was as a kid, but I can tell you in my adult life, you know, there's certain things I'm not sharing. And my man is one of them. I'm not sharing, you know? So, and just like he's not going to want to share me either. Celibacy is super, super, super attractive, okay? Being selective, you know, not letting everybody have access to you, not letting everybody in your space. Again, that's something that you learn over time. Super attractive. Confidence. Not to be confused with arrogance. Arrogance means you think you're all that, and 9 times out of 10, you're not. Arrogance comes with like a stench. It's a stench to arrogance. Confidence is everything. Confidence means you have taken the time to get to know who you are, what you bring to the table, you know? And when you have confidence, you legit just move with a different kind of energy, and it's super attractive. Being a team player is attractive. You know, being teachable is attractive. You want to know why? Because none of us know everything. You know, that's why having the right partner, you know, it's one thing to be in a relationship. And that's what I'm so grateful. This is another thing that taking these 2.5 years have taught me, is that I don't just want to be in a relationship. You know, if I was like a gold digger or something like that, trust me, I'd have been married a long time ago. I've been with cats with money, you know, I have all the things. But to me, it's all about a real connection, you know? So like, knowing yourself, you know, being teachable, being a team player, super, super attractive. Like, we teach each other. Iron sharpens iron, right? So I just wanted to just say, you know, these couple of things, and hopefully they'll be like a blessing to you. But like, moving forward into our relationships, 2026, we just got to move a little bit different. I'm not trying to be doing what everybody else is doing. So I'm just me, and these are the things that I think are attractive. If you agree, if you don't, that's cool too. But these are the things that I think are attractive. Bye.